If you've been following along on this channel for a while now, you'll know I have been recommending Costco or Kirkland branded microfiber towels for a very, very long time. And I'm sure a lot of you are probably questioning, why would a professional detailer buy their microfiber towels from Costco? Well, the answer is actually very simple. These are really my all-purpose towels or my dirty job towels. These are not necessarily something I'm using on the paint. These are for those really nasty areas of detailing our vehicle, and I absolutely love them. But I was scrolling through Costco the other day and ran across these, the new blue microfiber towels from Costco, and this raised the question to myself, are these just a color change or are they actually different towels? Well, today we're going to find out, and spoiler alert, they are actually a little bit different. Welcome back to the channel. Let's jump into it. Well guys, thanks for joining me on today's video. Really excited to talk to you about the new blue towels over here, and like I said, yes, I do feel like they are actually slightly different. Some for the good, some for the bad. We'll dive into that. But I also want to talk about Costco Microfiber Kirkland towels in general, why I use them, how I use them, and when and what areas I would actually use them on a car. So first things first, like I said, these are my all-purpose towels or my dirty job towels. These are not going on the paint of a vehicle. And I see many Instagram detailers using these to level off coatings, wipe off polish, because they're very cheap towels. These retail at $16.99 for a 36 pack, which roughly comes into 47 cents a towel. Now, most other towels that I actually use in my detailing business can be $4, $5, $6 a towel. Then you get into drying towels that can be $30, $40, $50 a towel. It just gets absurd when it comes to microfiber. So these are great for those very dirty areas, but never something I'm actually using on the paint. Now, one big topic that actually comes in with this, and every single time I talk about this, you guys just blow up my comment section saying I'm being so wasteful by single using these. Now, there's a couple reasons why I do this, and you don't have to listen to my advice, but I'm going to tell you why I single use these. Number one, they're inexpensive. Number two is I don't have a ton of time here. I run this business completely by myself. So I'm the one detailing the cars. I'm the secretary talking with customers, scheduling them. I am cleaning the floors, taking the trash out. I'm doing all the laundry, folding all the towels, and of course, creating all this content for you guys. I edit all of this, trying to produce 3 videos a week. So if I can cut out some time in my life, that makes things way easier. So by throwing these away pretty much every single time they get dirty, a lot less laundry for me to do. Number two is being that I am using these in more dirty areas, such as adhesive removal or around a lot of grease when we're working in engine bays, or a lot of brake dust on wheels and suspension components and things like that. Why would I want to put these in the same washer that I'm washing my very high quality towels? Well, the answer is simple. I don't want to do that. So that's why I single use these. And I understand environmental things. Guys, I drive 3 electric cars. I'm about as green as they come. I'm kidding, of course, but understand for the reality of my business, that's why I single use them here. So a couple of things about these towels here and why I absolutely love them. Number one, they're actually shockingly pretty darn premium. Now, these are made in China. These are not Korean microfiber, which are typically known as the higher end, a little bit softer, a little bit more plush, a little bit more durable over time. Understand all of that, but there's a lot of great microfiber actually coming out of China. Many companies like the Rag Company, as well as Autofiber, using Chinese microfiber, charging a lot of money for their towels, and they are really great. Of course, you'll see a mix of some South Korean microfiber in there, but I have no problem that these are from China here. Now, these are an 80-20 blend, and they roughly come in at about 350 GSM. Now, calculating GSM, obviously that means grams per square meter. So you take a single towel, extrapolate that out. We typically don't include the actual border of these, which is one big negative with these towels, is they do not have a hidden or edgeless design on them, hence why I'm not using them on actual paint here. But interestingly enough, these actually weigh exactly the same. So same exact GSM, same price point, same all of that great stuff. And again, coming back to the original concept of this video, I was curious if these are just the same towels, just in a different dye, this darker blue color, or if they are actually a little bit different. And surprisingly, after doing a detail, they actually do feel quite a bit different. Some good, some bad here. So first things first over here with these towels. Costco had actually made a change quite a few years ago now, where they actually made these completely tagless. Huge thumbs up for that. Really happy with that. And these are also dual-sided towels. So you have a short nap on one side, you have a little bit softer on the other side. But the one thing I've been noticing lately is their towels have gotten a little bit more firm over a period of time. And you'll see this by just kind of flopping these over and holding them. They do have some rigidity to them. But what I have noticed as of recent with these towels, it seems like they either had a slight manufacturing change, something happened with these. They do seem to be really absorbent. These over here, on the other hand, as you can immediately pick this up, you'll notice it's a little bit more pliable. And the first thing I noticed when I actually grabbed one of these is it is quite a bit softer than the yellow version over here. Now, both of these are directly out of a fresh package here, unwashed, and I can tell you they feel very different. This very firm over here, you can see how it kind of holds that. This over here, quite a bit more droopy. So that is one thing I really noticed. But the big thing I noticed, especially when I was cleaning an interior, these absorbed a whole heck of a lot less product overall. So there is some benefits here, like I was saying, that these do feel a little bit softer. So I'd be a little bit more comfortable using these on some painted areas. But again, I also actually noticed the edges are also different on these. They do feel a little bit softer. So I do think they have actually changed these towels more than actually just a color change on these. Now again, GSM's exactly the same. We do still have the shorter nap side once you flip this over, a little bit longer nap here. And feeling side by side, the yellow ones, a lot more firm. These are a lot more plush. And again, the edges are not only thinner on these, but they do feel quite a bit softer. So that is pretty good to see there. But the big thing here that I'm not loving on these is a darker towel. And that is one thing that I am always looking for when I'm selecting towels to use for my detailing business, is actually to use lighter colored towels. Now, the reason behind this is when you're actually picking up dirt and grime on this, if you're using these, you know, for door jambs or whatever it might be, maybe even wheels, something like that, you can very clearly and very easily actually see the dirt on them. With these darker colored blue, you don't really actually notice that. So you find yourself kind of using the same side of the towel more frequently, which can induce more marring. So that is one thing I'm not loving here. One thing I hope to see is maybe they will keep continuing to make the yellow and the blue so that you could potentially have color-coded microfiber towels for different use cases. If you do like to use these on paint or glass or whatever the case may be, okay, that's totally fine. Then you could have something different. But again, very surprised here to see they actually do feel extremely different in the hand and in actually using them. So my thought process here is, are these going to be a good replacement or a bad replacement? I think at the end of the day, I need to do some more testing. My initial feelings on these is, I kind of still like my yellow ones over here, and you can still pick up a couple of cases of these on Costco's website, so I might do that. But again, I really do like how soft these are. They just don't have that absorbency that I was looking for. So I don't know if this is just the first batch of them. They might change. I'll keep you guys updated with that. But of course, very interesting findings here. So a little bit shorter style video. I am impressed with these. I really do like my yellows that were over here, a little bit firmer, a little bit more absorbent, but at the end of the day, still think these are a phenomenal value for those dirty job areas. They're still gonna really get the same job done, maybe just a little bit safer. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in another one soon. Bye-bye.